Okay, so today, to deepen your connection with your food and challenge yourself a little bit more, we're going to play this game where you take the letters of your name, and for each letter in your name, you will be eating something in your meal, one meal, that starts with that same letter. Sorry if you have a long name. I have a short name. Or sorry if you have like crazy letters in your name that are like Z, and things that are difficult to think of food with, but we're doing it. So it's like, A-M-Y, have a short name, have to have something that starts with an A, something that starts with an M, something that starts with a Y. And if the Y is difficult to find, it's not. Yams, yakon, there's plenty of things. But if it is, don't be tempted to cheat. You can't be like, oh, I've got an I in my name and I can't think of something with an I. How about itty bitty peas? No, it can't be a word that's a description. It has to be the thing, You could probably find some, oh my gosh, I'm totally blanking. There's some sauce that starts with an I. God, why can't I think of it? Anyway, so I just blanked on it, but you can find something that starts with an I, foods that start with an I, you can look it up, see what you get. But really go for it and try the things, like I could think of ice, or ice cream, and maybe, but it can't really be, it's not a part of your meal, is it? If it's like the kind of the dessert, I'm like wanting to toss these all in as ingredients into one plate, one dish. And I know that'll be challenging, but that's what we want to do is just like play and give ourselves a challenge. And also, but what I was saying about the ice cream is like, push it to the stuff that you don't know, mostly, right? If it's like you think of ice cream, fine. But if you think of some other crazy sauce that starts with an I, try that, obviously you might not have that on hand, but, try to push it into the most challenging, most sorted and, sort of playful place. Like I've got A and M. I could easily be like apples and mangoes or something like really easy, but I'm going to try a little harder than that. I bet you I could find something more interesting that starts with an A or that starts with an M. And the other thing here, because I've got that short name, is that, one, if your name is really short, that's kind of a cheat. Like I should probably use another one of my initials so that you at least have four, so Amy P or something, I could use those. Or for fun, if you're not eating alone, and tonight I'm not, I've got a whole group of people I'm eating with, add their initials in, toss in, the first or last name, initial and put them all together so that you have like 10 that you've got to put in there, because that's a part of pushing yourself more, and the more the merrier. Even, you've got these other people, bring them in on it. If we've got 10, like get them to help come up with this. And yeah, like I said, it never hurts to challenge yourself more, because there's just more fun in it. There's just more to do, more puzzles to solve, more new foods to try, more things to look up and like remember foods that you never thought of, or more things to try to incorporate into this one dinner. You might find like the most amazing dinner, or new sauce or new flavor combo, just from trying to have to put in all these things. Or it might be pretty nasty too. And that's good to know too, because then you don't do it again. And because, whatever, then you're smiling. And that's all that counts, is we're smiling and we're trying stuff, and it all has to do with our food. And without us even noticing, whether we notice or not, it expands us and connects us more to our food. So